Well, hello my friends, how are we all doing? Welcome to part 27 of Grandad's Little Railway. Big announcements in this video, big announcements. I've had a bit of an accident and you can't see here, but I'm having to walk on these crutches here because I've had a bit of an accident at work. Stay tuned. There's a little bit of an update, and then I will catch you all up and explain what happened and explain my plans for the railway, because it is going to seriously alter my plans. So yeah, stick around please, all will be revealed. You find me doing a bit of testing with my trusty Class 31. I know it looks like it's just going backwards and forwards, but actually it's going over joining the baseboard. Obviously you can see it's here, this board meets this board. And where the track is joined, up against each other, there's no fish plates. So I was just testing to make sure that it is actually correctly lined up. This curve here is slightly lower than this straight, which I've just moved. But I'll be able to adjust that with a little bit of card or something underneath this board. Other than that, it all seems rather at the same height, and the train seems to be running over it quite smoothly. Excuse me. Just so you know, these curves, these are set track curves, and I've gone with set track curves on purpose because of the fact that they are glued to the board, and they're a bit stronger than the flexi track that I've been using. And I don't know if you know, let me see if I can get that in. There's a small piece of flexi track. They've got this sort of weird configuration at the end of the piece of track, which if you turn it around, just gives me a bit more surface area for the glue to attach to the board. So I've gone with this sort of method, because I know if I take this board out and I catch a piece of flexi track on the board opposite, or if it's on a bit of furniture, if it's propped up somewhere, it's going to get damaged. And so by using these with no fish plates, I'm just trying to future-proof it that you won't get damaged in the future, and that's why I've gone with set track curves. So let's take another look. Take a look at what else I've been doing. As you can see, I've taken these pieces of track up from the original, and I've inserted a point, as I said I was going to. Hopefully that will take me off into this area here, for a small locomotive depot. Again, that's going to be in the future. Not any rush to get that done, but at least the main groundwork for it, i.e. the point, is in. So yeah, one thought has crossed my mind though, is that at the minute I've got no way of getting from this track to this track. I need a crossover track, or 2 points joined together at least, and I didn't quite know where to put them. Now I could have put them over here in this section here, but I'm not sure if that's going to be open or covered up by a hillside. So I'm shying away from that idea. Let me move you. I'm just going to move you back a bit more. Right, for those of you that don't know, it was my intention here to cut this board out and put in a girder bridge. So I don't really want to put a set of crossover points there. Here, just off of that point, there's going to be a level crossing. So obviously I can't put a point here and there, which, you know, going over on a level crossing, I don't think that works. At least I've never seen it done in real life. So the only option is to come back further and maybe put a point in here at the end of this platform. Maybe that will work. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to think about it. But again, so I'll give that some thought, and I'll end up ripping that track up again in the future. Yeah, that's fine. It will just be these two pieces, and they will come out quite easily anyway. So yeah, I've been a busy boy, and I'm looking forward to getting this loop done. I know one thing, my grandchildren are. Right, let's carry on. But before I do all that, I've got to sort this area out. I've got to tidy it up for start off, and there's a couple of jobs that I want to get done almost ASAP. The first one is over here. I need to get, as I said, all this cleared up. I need to get the station and the runaround tracks in for the station, and the entrance and exit for the station, which is going to go over there and behind those two tracks. I need to get that done. Hopefully by the end of this video it will be. The tracks will be in at least, but I've got a number of jobs to do. So and one of them being, where I made alterations, I've got to get my switches in place. Yeah, so I've got to get my soldering iron out, because the wires that I put in there are too short. So I've got to lengthen them. That's not a big job, but I've just got to sit down and actually do it. So and on that note, I think I'm going to have 3 panels. That one that you can see there, that one here, that's for the sidings at the back. There'll be another panel, possibly, I don't know, on this board here. I don't know where it's going to go yet, for the operation of the station over here, and then obviously there's going to be another panel, and that'll be down there somewhere for the operation of this station. I think then everything's covered. Yeah, but I'm not sure on that one. But we'll see. Right, I'm going to go and carry on and get some of these jobs done. So, what have I done? Well, about 8 days ago, it was 5:30 in the morning. I'd arrived at work, clocked in, turned around and walked towards an MHE piece of equipment that I plan to use, and I walked towards it, and I tripped over. Now, to cut a long story very short, I ended up in hospital having a full hip replacement. Yeah, so the consequences of that means that I'm going to have to change what I do with my layout. Most of you have seen it now, and most of you will know that there's a section where I have to get on my hands and knees, get down on the floor on my hands and knees, crawl under it so I can get into the middle. At the time of doing it, yeah, it's fine. Well, there wasn't a problem, and actually, I thought because I've got a bit of arthritis, it would help. You know, having to get down and get up would actually help my arthritis. Well, not help it, but help the joints stay reasonably mobile. Yeah, but when you've had a full hip replacement, one of the things they tell you is that it's got a limited lifespan. So, and the doctor said, you know, with a bit of luck, it should last, 15, maybe 20 years. Well, that put me to about 80 years of age. Yeah, and I don't particularly want to go through all that again. And knowing my luck, it'll last about 10 or 15 years. So, and any extra exercise I do that isn't warranted is only going to shorten it. It's only going to shorten the lifespan of my new hip. So with that in mind, I'm going to have to change it. I'm going to have to change not as much the plan of what I want to do, but just the position of it. I'm going to have to position it in the room. So basically, it's still going to go to the side where the station is at the side of the room. That's going to stay. the section over the back that I've just completed, the hillside and that, that's going to stay. Where it comes along the other wall and in front of the window, that's where it's going to change. I'm just going to basically turn it all around. I have to rethink where I put my computer, and I'm thinking of putting it on that little bit of board so that the train from the sidings will run behind the computer, and it will go right the way along the wall, and it will come out from the wall only by 3 foot, and obviously that would open up the middle piece of the room, so there won't be too much distraction. If any, really. We're going to keep the boards as they are. We'll try to keep the boards as they are, and the plans of what I want was going to create be fairly similar, I would have thought. But obviously it means that I'm going to be I'm unable to do the move it all about just yet. I don't know when I'm going to be able to do it. So hopefully I'll be able to put some little bits and pieces up here on YouTube. But as to the content, I'm not sure. Hopefully what I do put up will be in context of the layout itself. Maybe build some little buildings or I don't know. It's all been a rather traumatic few days and rather distressing, as you could probably tell. These things take their toll. So yeah, so I'm going to have to say goodbye. and leave this little video here. As I said, hopefully I'll put some bits and pieces up, keep you all a little bit interested. Please don't go away. The support I've had from YouTube of late has been fantastic. You guys have been a source of inspiration, and you've certainly lifted me in the past out of the deep depression. So yeah, the plans are afoot. So stay tuned. If you don't want to miss any of my videos coming up, because they will be a little bit hit and miss as to when they go up, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, press the old notification bell, and you should be informed by YouTube that I'll put another video up. So in the meantime, happy modelling, have fun, and I will see you all in the very near future. Best of luck, everybody.